Hey, hey. Welcome to another edition of Sit Down at Uptown. Sit Down at Uptown, man, we know we chop it up with all our comedians who come rock the house. I'm your host and owner of Uptown Comedy Corner, Angelo Sykes. And tonight, hey, man, we got one of my favorites in the building, man. You know what I mean? Some of the guys we interview, we know them here and there, but this is like one of ours, one of our own, man. One of my guys, Mr. Mario Tory. What's up, brother?
What's up, young man? How you doing? Yeah.
I'm good, man.
I
How you
ain't
doing?
seen you in a minute. Well, you know what? I seen you the last time I was here when who was in the building last? I don't think it was TK. No, T.I.
Okay.
One of them T's. One of them T.I.s.
One of them T's.
T.I., TK. But it's good to see y'all, man. Yeah, man, Uptown is family, man. Every time I come here, I feel comfortable, and I love being around y'all. It ain't even got nothing to do with the club. People that come to the club, man, have always been dope patrons. I love Uptown, man. They'll be my people right here. How you doing, though? We here, baby.
we in the building, brother.
What you just said?
So Mario, man, you know, in my interviews, man, I always like to take trips backwards, man.
Okay.
I like to go backwards to forwards, right?
Okay.
So let's take us a trip back, man. Let's take
go
a trip back to Mario Tory as a child. Tell us where you from, what life was like for you as a child.
Wow, dope question. I am from Dewberry, Georgia.
So we learn something new every single
Country.
time.
I am from the north part of Georgia, from the sticks. Hunting, fishing. Yeah, like he said, some shit sound like in the movie. Yeah, and man, my childhood was good. Mom and dad have been married over 50-some years.
Wow.
So they still married today. Shouts out to mom and dad. They still together.
Shouts
out. It was cool. We ain't had everything, but we all had each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Two brothers.
Okay.
So it was three of us total, mom and dad, and shit, man. We've been cool.
It's all boys.
All boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like my household.
Yep, all boys. Everybody sports and running and breaking shit and tearing shit up. That was us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Dewberry, that was right?
Dewberry,
So
Georgia. Yeah.
So did you grow up there? That's where you grew up there?
Yeah, North Georgia, right by the Tennessee line.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So what was life like as a child, like school-wise? Were you a good student?
Yeah. I was a good student. I mean, I think like my senior year, I ended up taking. Well, I mean, if we ain't going to the high school, but as a child, yeah, dope. Everything was cool, education-wise, sport-wise. Always was involved in. All of us was always involved in something. Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Class clown?
No. Crazy enough, no. I was always into something. If it wasn't a club or a team or something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I never was afraid to be anything, like outspoken or do a project or talk in front of never had that problem.
So where do you fall in the sibling tree?
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Get picked on?
No, man. That's
No?
what I'm saying. Like we was like the kids now, like
I'm talking about your brothers.
Nah, well, yeah, we all, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me and my brothers, we all fought and, fussing and arguing and shit, wore each other's shoes, nigga, wear my t-shirt. It's always, disagreement at home, but with brothers, but it wasn't nothing negative. Nothing at all that would make you think like they don't give a fuck about each other. My brother just left. Shouts out to him.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I got to ask this question, right? So Dewberry is I'm assuming just one school, elementary? I mean, is there multiple schools, high schools?
It's like 2, 3 elementaries.
It can't be with so
many.
many.
There ain't that many high schools. And it was a lot in that county, but not in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we had a pretty good football lineup, so it wasn't too shabby when it came down to football.
So you played sports throughout school?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What sports you play? What's your favorite?
Football, track, and basketball. My favorite was football.
Really?
Yeah.
Position?
Quarterback.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You used to throw that route, man?
Yeah.
Is that
I can throw that motherfucker. Yeah. I can run too. So it was like I was dope.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So high school. Let's go into your high school. How were you as a high school student, man? How involved were you in different things?
Oh man, I was involved in everything. I was curious about everything. I got into trouble. Shit, everything from shooting dice to stealing to skipping and smoking weed. Any normal thing that a teenager would possibly do, I did it.
You did it.
I did it. shit, skipping school, you know, getting caught with girls, all the regular. If it happened in high school, I did it.
You did it.
How about that? Fighting, all kind of shit. We did it. We
Right.
just was like, it was what high school was. And I'm glad that I grew up in a time when schools wasn't getting shot up. You didn't have bullies. I don't even know what the fuck a bully was. I wouldn't dare, we wouldn't, man, stop. And just like, we used to pray in school.
Right.
So I can only imagine what these school systems would be like now they brought back prayer. Just that in the morning.
How about that? That's serious right there.
Yeah.
Because you can see the changes.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Nobody really is, like, I think they need to be covered more now.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So were your parents strict parents or?
No, they was, you know, parents don't,
Okay.
you know.
So they let y'all live a little bit.
Yeah, don't make us look bad. And
Okay.
if you fuck up enough, you know, you got to live through it. I remember one time as juvenile, we was younger, we had got to fighting at the mall, and my mama had said, "Now I told you if y'all get to fighting again," because we was just, it wasn't that we was just walking around fucking with people, but you a black man, so occasionally fights happen. Nobody wasn't getting shot. Nobody wasn't getting. One time we got to fighting at the mall, and they took us to juvenile, and my mama said, "I told you the next time you get to fight, I'm gonna leave y'all in there." She left us in there. We was in there about 3 days.
Really?
But I learned. I didn't go back.
Right.
I didn't go back to juvenile.
Right. That was enough.
Yeah, that was it. So I think that was dope about my parents' parental styles.
Okay.
They loved you enough to let you fuck up, but they loved you enough to let you go. I told you, like. So I think that's how I kind of treat my kids too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
So, what was life like immediately after high school? What was the journey?
Went to a 2-year college. Didn't play sports or nothing after that. Of course, I was working. Everybody was working, hustling. I've always been a hustler. I've always sold something, and everything ain't got to be legal to be a hustler. So I've always used to sell DVDs, CDs, anything to make money. I was in it, but I always worked. Working, basically, after that, going to college, got my degree in business management.
Okay.
You know, simple shit like that.
Yeah. So you went to the 2-year school, then you followed up?
Nah, that was it.
Finished at the 2-year school?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was it.
Okay. And what was your plans with the business management degree?
Always work for myself in some way.
Okay.
Didn't know where. I've always had a decent job, so I've always figured like my income from a job should fuel a business that I want to run. So that's why I've always had a side hustle that I just fuel it with my own income.
So we're gonna jump to the other life, but when you were thinking about working for yourself, was there any particular businesses in mind when as you were going through business management? Did you?
Nah,
just
sales.
You just knew you wanted to do your own thing.
Yeah, I just knew that I could, and I didn't have to work for somebody else. Okay. Sales was always important, and I've always knew about credit when I was, and that's one thing about school too.
You knew about credit at that age?
Yeah, because in school we took economics and shit.
Okay.
Back then, I remember my teacher told me the dopest shit, and it always stuck with me. It said, "Credit is false money," and it just stuck with me. But I think that's why I kept my credit decent, and I didn't go over the top and didn't get too many credit cards. So I think like just always been like, if I'm a win, I want to win now for later on. Won't have to be so hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's kind of like if I can put $200 in here and I can make $7, I'm gonna do that all day.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's always been a work for myself mode when it come down to business management. I didn't know, like, I definitely didn't want to run nobody else, manage nobody else shit.
Okay.
I didn't want to do that. I'm like, I can do this with damn self.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. So I used to sell cars when I was younger. When I was in high school, I used to flip. I used to buy old school cars, flip them. I was doing this shit.
Is that right?
Young, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You built them out too? Or
no,
just
I used
took
to.
them in?
I used to find them. Like I said, I grew up in North Georgia. There's a lot of country. A lot of white folks got them old Caprices and Cutlasses and shit, and they just selling them for $1,200. I used to just get them. Had somebody that would detail that mug and paint it and get it right. And sell that bitch for like $3,200. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't paying number $15 for the thing. So it's just like
Okay.
Yeah.
So the hustle was there.
I was always a hustler. I never did nothing else but hustle.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's segue into, when did this comedy bug bite you?
When did the comedy bug bite me? You know what? I've never thought about being an entertainer at all. That never was in my mindset. I actually came to Uptown, oddly enough, 16. I'll be in the comedy game 16, maybe 17 years. I came to Uptown Comedy Night on Tuesday. It was open mic. That was my first time ever at a comedy club. I told you I'm from North Georgia. I'm from the country. I ain't never been to a comedy club. Ever. It ain't none up there. So, me living in Atlanta, I was in Atlanta maybe 2-3 years before I came to the comedy club. But anyway, I was here went to the comedy show, and I saw the open mic night, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, some of these motherfuckers wasn't shit. But some of them was all right.
Right.
But that kind of made me say, everybody always tell me I'm funny. Everybody always tell me I got a voice. Everybody say, man, you do radio or do something. And I never done that shit. But I've always had fun. So I guess, it come kind of natural. And I say maybe a couple weeks later, 2-3 weeks later, I came back and I signed up for the open mic. And I just wrote some shit about finding a job. It was never in my plans to I'm going to Atlanta to pursue comedy. Fuck no. Right. I never did that shit. It's that was not. But I don't know what it was. I guess I was just intrigued by the craft. And I saw it and I was like, what? People get paid for this shit? I was really you see Eddie Murphy's The Masters on TV and all that shit, but you thinking I could never start that shit.
Right.
And I never thought about it.
Wow.
I was, 28 when I started doing comedy? Never wrote a joke a day in my life.
Wow.
Until the day I came and see y'all and I came back.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Never.
So signed up.
Lil Duval, tripping on Tuesday.
That's a heck of a night to start.
Long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you see how long ago that was?
ago.
The funniest shit ever. I had a ball. And I'm I got to do this shit.
Really?
Yeah. It was just, I told you I ain't never been afraid to do shit. So I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Just going to do it. So you went on open mic, and it went?
It was good. It went decent.
Went decent?
Yeah. I didn't get booed or nothing.
Okay. That's big on Tuesday night.
Hell yeah. They used to do the keys and
all
shit.
That.
Get your motherfucking ass out of it, man. I was hell yeah.
So you wrote something. Did you just did it on your own? You just decided, okay, I'm gonna go up there, but so I need to write something down. Or did you talk to anybody?
I practiced it in the mirror at home, like I was at a comedy show.
Okay.
I wrote one bit about finding a job and drug testing. It was shit. I don't know, it was something shit, I smoked on the way over here. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. I was writing about drug testing and jobs.
Right.
And that was it.
That was it.
It was 4 minutes. It wasn't even, yeah.
So now you come off the stage. Now what? Now you thinking what about comedy?
It was a high. It was kind of like smoking. It was kind of damn, that shit was dope.
Okay.
And I don't want to say it started right there because I'm figuring me being always in the mix of the crowd talking shit a long time ago. We give my partner that just left, we just talk shit all the time. So we used to just be funny all the time. So I figured that gift was turned on at that moment because I didn't know nothing about comedy at all.
Okay.
And it was a ride, man. It was shit. It's just like a motherfucker riding a dirt bike for the first time. It's fuck, I love this shit. Just keep riding.
So did you decide at that point, I'm gonna continue to come back?
Yeah.
And so that's what you did?
Yeah.
How did you take it from there to move into that next level of comedy?
I found comedy nights every night.
Okay.
I just would go to open mics every night.
Okay.
I'm talking about, because back then it used to be a lot of open mic nights, comedy nights. all the way from Old National to the South Side. Shit, man. Uptown. Who else had comedy nights back then? It was just a lot of small rooms that you can go work, but I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Still to this day in Atlanta, you got comedy everywhere. I didn't even know that they did shit like that. So me just continuing to work them open mics and hitting the road. Any chance I get it from, I don't give a fuck if it's an hour and a half away, North Carolina, it could be Tennessee, it could be Florida, Alabama. I used to go do all that shit, all of it. Because I felt like if I do it long enough, I can master it the way I feel comfortable with it. So it wasn't like I took a class that I'm acting. It wasn't act. It was natural. It was just what it was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So now you are starting to do some rooms, right? Do you remember where you were, what stage you were on when you realized this is what I'm going to do for my career? When did that moment hit?
You know what? I don't know. It's been I can't remember a moment. It's just I had a lot of highs. Like throughout my career, I've had a lot of highs. And I guess you just keep getting higher. Because I just can't put one finger on many moment, because that moment was something before that got me there. It was like, I did competitions and I won. I worked with heavy hitters. I've had the chance of supporting my family with my gift income. Man, it's been dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so many blessings. Just like you could be sitting here and your phone ring and there's opportunities. And
Right.
it's dope people. Like, black entertainment is dope. Fuck what everybody say. It's dope black people in entertainment.
So because like you said, you started off your comedy right here in this area, hitting Uptown and all the local stages here. Who were some of the guys that helped support you, guys or ladies? Are there anybody in particular that helped support your beginning or you started with and y'all have grown together?
Bo P was the first guy who put me, Preacher Man, Dirty South, all the real original, Big Rome, all the Tyler Craig, all the people, all them, all the people that you could see that's staples in Atlanta comedy. All of us used to be on the road, everywhere, somewhere. Because comics produce comics.
Right.
Everybody got a room somewhere, and they gonna call you to come do your shit. And then in return, them people that they fuck with you. And then you get a room and they gonna fuck. It's just never ending cycle. So, it's been people like that when your skills are sharpened, you get a chance to work with the A-list and the A+ list comics, because it don't stop. If you about your business, because it's more about business than them being funny. And I know I've heard everybody can hit you. It's a cliche statement, but it really is. Like, be about your business, man. People fuck with you if you about the business, and not even just, you ain't got to be super funny. If you about your business, they fuck with you.
That's true story.
Yeah. That's real
That's true
shit.
story.
Yeah.
That's true story.
Yeah.
So as your journey started moving forward, man, you've garnered a lot of different opportunities, right? What was it like when you got to perform, when you knew Kevin Hart was, coming in town, and he was coming and hitting these different comedy clubs across the country that made impact in his life, and his goal was to make impact in other comedians' lives, and he chose Uptown as one of those spots. You know what I mean? And you were right there performing, Heart of the City, with the man's right over there at you.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you?
That was one of my biggest highs.
Yeah.
Shit. It was dope to be recognized by one of the greatest now that we could say,
right,
comedians, that you can recognize the talent that I cultivated over the years through doing comedy. It was dope, man. Like, shit, that was one of the biggest highs, because that's one of the biggest credits that I've had to have the opportunity to tape on TV was Comedy Central. And I did it twice. So after that Heart of the City, Heartbeat Productions called me back to shoot a half-hour special on Comedy Central. So that was it was big. See what I'm saying? Like them highs. It's like I did that, then I got another one. Like, fuck, hell yeah, this shit don't stop. It just keep going. It's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And if you just keep, you know what I'm saying, business together, just do your fucking job, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't, man, you know what? I think the magic is really find love in this, whatever the fuck your gift is, find love in it, and just keep doing it. It's gonna work. It's gonna fucking work.
So you said earlier about how it was just natural. So your style just crafted with you. I mean, you didn't do no studying. You didn't be, it's just.
Nah. It's just shit. It's just. I think the most natural comics. That's why Bernie Mac was an animal. That's why Jamie Foxx is an animal. Their style ain't like it's taught. You know what I'm saying? It's not rehearsed. You know what I'm saying? I think people who have the most genuine style in comedy and have the most relatable conversations actually be fucking hilarious. They got something to talk about.
Yeah.
So that's why Bernie Mac was dope. He always, the man just talked. He didn't joke that. It wasn't no, It was, I'm telling you this life shit. Bop, 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 and it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
It wasn't no punches. It wasn't like a,
yeah.
Man, that man was just talking. So I think I got enough shit in my house with kids and wives and shit. Like, I got a lot to talk about. There's enough shit in this world going on. You can talk about, man, you can talk all day.
So you just brought up something. How is that? Because you are, you are 16 years in the game, but you're still fairly young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you have a wife, you have young kid. How was that for you? That being on the road.
You know what? I think repositioning yourself, if you got a dope partner, always works.
Okay.
Because we make it work because I'm gone a lot on the weekend. The weekends is where I go. That's my money maker. Sometimes we in the family we fly too. So shouts out to my wife. We make it work. We make it to where it ain't like I'm always gone. I bring them.
Yeah.
But we got to understand it now that I may be gone on the weekends, so we date each other during the weeks and we do shit with the kids during the week. And just because I know I'm gonna be flying out to so and so on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gotta work. So I think it's dope that when you got a dope black woman and you can make that shit work, man, you can win.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep.
So now we mentioned, one of the big names in comedy. Let's throw another one out there.
Okay.
Right now, you all over those Country Wayne skits, man. You know, the lawyer and all that stuff, man. How's that experience been? How did it get started, first of all, and how's that experience been?
Man, shouts out to Mike Bless and Country Wayne. Man, Mike can tell you this story. And this is dope. Being consistent, being about your business. Back to what I just said just a minute ago. I actually was hitting them up. Okay. Me and Country Wayne worked years ago. Then Mike introduced me to Country Wayne to put me on his tour, to host his tour. Okay. But before that, I used to see Mike and Country Wayne, they were always shooting shit on Instagram. Right. And I follow them niggas because I'm like, oh man, I love this kid. I love it. I used to inbox them niggas. Hey man, don't y'all shoot me without me no more. When the next time you shoot? Every time, most of the time that they would hit me back saying, hey man, we shooting it this day, pull up, blah, 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 I would be gone. I was on the road. And then it fell into a place where I had probably like a couple months off. It was probably like a month off, like weekend straight. And I hit Mike up and I said, Mike, whatever day y'all shooting, man, I got some weeks, some days off. I ain't going on the road, nigga. I'm coming to shoot. And man, he hit me up. Shouts out to Mike, man. Coolest brother on earth. Hit me up and said, man, we shooting on this day. And I came and he gave me a character role. I didn't study it, rehearse it, nothing. I got the script, the role that day. And I was like, let's go, let's shoot. And I was ready and shot it. Bop. I told, man, like, I ain't ever took no acting classes, none of that shit. But I done shot movies, I done shot, man, just a blessing. I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
But I got a gift that's just gonna make a way, and I'm just using it. So shouts out to them niggas, man. Country Wayne, we been rocking. Shouts out to that brother because he's a clean comic. So when I'm on the road with him, I'm clean. So it also allows me to challenge myself. So I write new clean jokes and do it on the road. And I got jokes for the club that I ain't gotta be clean. It's like, man, it's dope.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a science.
It helped your skills.
It helped.
How about that?
Bless it,
Iron
man.
sharpens iron.
Come on, man. The whole team over there, dope. All of them dope.
That's good stuff.
Dope brothers, dope. That's why I was just saying about black people. We dope.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Fuck that.
Especially when we support each other.
Yeah.
That makes all the difference in the world.
I'm telling you, we dope.
Yeah.
We got to stop that. We dope.
Yeah.
And we've been dope.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, Mario, what are your future goals? What is it that you still thriving for in this business?
To keep earning multiple streams of income.
Okay.
Whatever whatever my next high is that the creator got for me, thank you. Because I know whatever it is, I'm gonna take care of it. Whatever I'm allowed to do, I'm gonna take care of it. Keep investing. Me and my wife are gonna keep traveling. I don't want to promise myself to anything. Because if you say I'm gonna do this, sometimes you get disappointed. I'm just gonna take what I got and run with it and invest my money right and sit down eventually. Because I don't want to keep working. I might be to the point where, you know what? Let's just say fuck it. Let's just travel. And I'm a comic. I work when the fuck I want to work. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. But I still got to understand that people love me. People fuck with me. People call me. And I love that I can get that opportunity to go do something and earn income for my gift and still, have my time with my family. So that's, I want to do whatever. Whatever the fuck the next step is.
Whatever it is. Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I mean, you don't have, do you write for others now? Have you ever
I got a cartoon I'm writing. I got 2 movie scripts that I got on the writing board now, but I got a cartoon that I'm finishing this before February.
Okay.
It's a cartoon called Slimeville, Ash and Chap. It's about 2 snails, black snails. It's dope as fuck. It's like some Adult Swim shit.
Is that right?
Yeah. I got that. Still traveling. Got my merchandise. Shit, man, on the road. Booking my own shit. I'm weekend somewhere on the road with Country Wayne them other weekend. Man, I'm just eating healthy, trying to stay right. That's it.
Okay.
I don't know what's next, but guess what? Look out for it. Because it's something. Shit. I don't know what they gonna call me and say. It's something. Somebody gonna call me.
Something.
Somewhat Sherry Shep, something. Shouts out to Kim Whitley too. She just gave me a dope shout out for the weekend here, man. And my birthday next week.
That was dope.
My birthday is December the 1st. Me and Richard Pryor share the same birthday.
How about that?
Shouts out to that nigga.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I tell you, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
I don't know what I'm
just
supposed to
natural.
do. Yeah, I'm just having fun. Fuck it. Have fun till it's done, man. That's it.
So, Mario, I got 2 things for you, right? The first one is I always like to, when I do these interviews, I like to kind of always put people on game if they didn't even recognize it. Right?
Okay.
There's only 5 Black-owned and operated comedy clubs left in the United States of America. You aware of that?
Yes.
What's your thoughts on that?
I love it.
You love there's only 5 left?
Yeah, because it's only probably 3 black general managers in the NFL or 3 black whoever in the NBA. But it's there.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck if it was 1. We got 1.
Right.
Take black people to go through there. I don't know if you know, let me see, Uptown Comedy Club in Jacksonville, Jackson, Mississippi. That's a black owned.
Mm-hmm.
The Punchline in Detroit. That's black owned. That's 2.
Sorta.
Well, okay. You're right. I don't know.
Name Punchline not gonna make it black owned.
Well, I think it's the Punchline. It ain't. I think it's black owned.
Okay.
I think it is. It's not like a Punchline. Like it ain't even like a real. It's. I think so. We'll check it. Punchline D. Let's talk.
Nate
Jackson,
right.
Seattle. Uptown. Right.
The reason I ask this question is because I don't think a lot of our black comedians recognize that when they don't continuously support the black-owned and operated comedy clubs, you put them out of business.
That's right.
And a lot of them either don't recognize it or not really concerned about it. And most of them started in said clubs. But then when you make it, quote unquote, you'll play all the other clubs but forget the place that you made it from.
Ain't that
so
something?
Ain't that something?
Ain't that something that we got motherfuckers like that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it is like the world will give you a harsh reality about how people really are. And it's fucked up, but you still got the ones. I'm pretty sure you got more people that fuck with you than you don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was just kind of like you said earlier, how black people are dope. And I think you're right. But sometimes they forget how dope they can be and how they can, what their power is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because
sometimes they forget that they're the power brokers, not.
Because it's really up to us to keep these black comedy clubs open.
That's the point.
It's up to us. It's up to us.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's
up to
So just
us.
remember that fact, when you blowing up on this world tour, you know what I mean? Come back home a couple times.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Trust me. I really will. And anytime I come back here, I'm gonna bring a team of motherfuckers that I know that's gonna rock out. We're gonna have the crowd gonna get laughs, merch, hugs, pictures, all that shit.
All that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yep. I love
So,
it, man.
Mario, I always wrap up with a top 5, man.
Come on with
we
it.
do our top 5 on Classic Conversations, man. Have you been on Classic Conversations yet, by the way?
No. I haven't.
We got to get you on a Tuesday
Let's do
night,
it.
too,
Yeah.
man.
Hell yeah, come
you
on.
have a ball. So, Mario, give me your top 5 comedy movies of all time.
Oh, Life,
Okay?
Bad Boys. You ain't got to do one or two. Yeah. Harlem Nights, Coming to America, the first one. What's that for? Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor. Okay. It's a good 5.
Hell yeah.
It's a Bad Boy. I don't think Bad Boy is considered comedy, but
Man, I don't know, man. Them niggas just had me dying in that motherfucker. It's just the first one. But now, you know what? Bad Boys 2 really was the shit.
Yeah.
When they was in Miami with all them dreads.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was funny as
Martin
fuck.
Lawrence, you're going to have comedy. You just can't help it.
It was so much action, but it was so funny.
Yeah.
Every scene, even when Martin accidentally took that pill and he was in the house, that nigga, man, I can watch that shit over and over again.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck.
That's what's up.
That was a dope, like, even Will Smith had his moments of comedy, but of course he was a serious one. But man, hey,
Yeah.
Bad Boys was my shit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, Mario, man, I appreciate you sitting in, man,
Thank
to
you,
sit
man.
down at Uptown, man. We've
Come
been looking
on,
forward
man.
to this interview here with you,
I
brother.
appreciate
you. Know, man.
Anytime, man.
We are, let me tell you, man, we're extremely proud of you. I love the growth. I love how you progress, man. And,
Thank you, man.
And I know the sky's still a limit, man. So
Yeah.
shout out to you, man. Continue to do your thing.
Thank you, man.
Hey, man, it's another edition of the Sit Down at Uptown. My man, Mario Tory in the
Be
building.
safe, baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love it, man. Thank you so much. Oh. Live on them. Thank you, man. Anytime, man. Anytime.